the primary purpose of government, protection of life and property. I believe that is the most important job for all of us that are elected into office. And as we speak today, Nigeria is on fire everywhere. There is lack of security, there is lack of prosperity, there is lack of this, lack of this. And the only way to remedy this situation, one of the ways is to create more employment opportunities. Another way is to increase the size of the security agencies. And I believe by creating a police force, each state will be in a better position, because what is happening in Zamfara and the kind of situation they are facing may be different from what is happening in Abia, may be different from what is happening in Kano. And the way to control it also will be different. So I believe we are in need of, their need, let me say, of state police. And
with the kind of mind I know most governors have, especially in the western Nigeria and eastern Nigeria, and even in the southern Nigeria, south Nigeria, I am sure that there will not be one issue of headsmen. But because no governor is chief security officer in Nigeria, all of them is just chief financial security officer. None of them is a chief security officer. That is why we still have headsmen. It's because they still have to look up to the federal government for security power. But this is why we call for state policing. But the thing in the state police, the commissioner of police will be appointed by the governor, and he will be a member of the cabinet of the governor. He will hire and fire. At that point, any action of insecurity in the state, we can hold the governor responsible. This is even why even the state of emergency, I don't think is anything to go by.
How do you mean?
Yes.
Security-wise?
Because the governors don't even have power to control security. All they have is money, security votes. What did they which governor carry AKs? Which governor has official armed people that he has power over? All of them are federal staffs, under federal payroll. Is there any security agency that is armed with assault rifles?
On the issue of state police, I like the way the governor of Zamfara was very pragmatic about it. State police is not a magic bullet that will solve our problem. Up until 1966, in this country, we had 3 layers of policing. The Nigerian police force, the regional police, and the local native police. It was scrapped because of corruption and abuse. So what I'm saying is, so people who are now talking about state police need to understand that we were there before. We scrapped it because it didn't work. So going strictly back to state police is not the solution if the governing environment and the structure doesn't work. So it has to be done in a pragmatic way. I think it's important.
So when the governor of Zamfara, because Honorable Benson is here, and I like to put him on the spot. I wish I could give Honorable Benson a chair right in the middle there. Because we want to live here today and perhaps give some insight on what you and your colleagues can do for Nigeria going forward. Because we see a situation where the right laws were being passed, Nigerians went out in the constitutional amendment, but those laws were killed when they got to the moment where the State Assembly was supposed to give concurrence. And those laws died. Very good laws, but well, that's the beauty of democracy. And you imagine if Governor Zamfara says there are advantages and disadvantages to state police, but he said we need to restructure. In that sense, because I want Honorable Benson to be able to take that and take it to the National Assembly. What kind of restructuring are we really looking at in terms of fixing our constitution to help our security architecture?
Well, okay. Is it
No. You.
Okay. Now, the issue here really, I think, is we're talking about fiscal restructuring, really.
Our Imo State is under attack right now. As I'm talking to you, serious attack. Ndị Owerri nọ na nsogbu. They need your help seriously by Nigerian Police Security Squad. As I'm talking to you right now, people are disappearing every day. Now, there is a particular group of patrol team. They call them Police Security Squad. They normally come out around 10:30 p.m. in the night. If they see you along the road, they will ask you, say, where are you going to? So you have to explain to them. They will search your car or your motor or your pocket or your bag. If they see smartphone or laptop or your money, they will collect it. They will tell you to come to their station. If you say, no, officers, I will follow you people. I can't leave my smartphone or my laptop for you people. If you follow them, go. That will be your end. Nobody will see you again. Now, if they give you address to come in the morning, if you go during morning time, that particular police station, they give you address. If you go there, the DPO there will tell you that they don't know that particular police patrol team. As I'm talking to you now, right now as I'm talking to you. So they have to involve Igbo review in this matter. People are disappearing every day in Owerri. Youth are disappearing every day in Owerri. You can see the patrol security team here. You can see them. You can see them here. See them down of my screen here. So 10 p.m. in the night, they will come out. 3 a.m. in the morning, they will come out. They will give you fake address to come and claim your property. Or if you say you are going to follow them to their station that time, your name is sorry. Nobody will see you again. Only God know where they are taking people to. Commissioner of Police in Imo State is aware of this matter. Governor of Imo State is aware of this matter. The question we are asking, ndị police a ka ebe ha si na-abịa, onye na-esende ha, where are they coming from? What is their mission in Imo State, Owerri? What is their mission? People are crying, people are complaining, and they have the boldness to operate. Please, ndị Owerri need your help. Our youth are disappearing every day, nowhere to be found.
One thing that the current government in Nigeria need to take more seriously is the issue of security challenges confronting Nigeria. If you have anything on your list, I think security should take preeminence. It should be your main priority because hardly would a week pass in Nigeria now that you won't hear of crime in different regions of Nigeria. In the southeast, in the middle belt, we have become so desensitized to the needs of people crying right now that people don't even keep tab of it anymore because it is heart-wrenching. I know the government is trying their best to fix the security challenges, and I know there are different components to it, but the fact remains that no matter what effort you put in place, if people cannot see tangible results or reduction in crime and all those vices, kidnapping, banditry, and all the things going on, people are going to keep complaining and keep blaming the government. I saw a video today of a young man in the southeast who is a businessman, went to the business of selling fish. This man was taken and packed. No one knows why, no one knows who did it. It's a major challenge. It's heart-wrenching to watch all of these things happening, and it seems like government is almost helpless about it. Mr. Tinubu said up to be an advocate for state policing in Nigeria. I think it should be more pragmatic about bringing this to fruition. Let there be a place for the states. In developed world where we live, we have, even up to local government level, you have sheriffs, you have county police, you have state police, you have federal as well. So what really is holding them back from establishing that after 2 years in office is what I don't get. What is difficult about creating police in Nigeria, state police in Nigeria? I don't get it. I'm not blaming the government. I'm only saying that if you happen to be an advocate for state police, you have the opportunity to do it. What is holding you? What takes so long for you to actually implement what you have always advocated for? We saw a bill in the Nigerian Senate about this same police, yet nothing's been done. How much longer do you want to wait until you actually create something that should be a priority for the government? Much more than anything else, I think issue of safety of life should be the preeminent. Government should look at actually establishing the state police so as to reduce all this crime that is going on, especially in the north, in the middle belt, and in the southeast. I know that the south and the southwest have their own security challenges as well, but you see all these flashpoints. Government need to do more. The army, they've been spread thin because of all this insurgency and banditry all over the country. So if you have the state creating our own police force, it's going to enhance security of life and property in Nigeria. And why it's taking so long is what I don't understand. It's been 2 years that this government is being in place. If it's an effort that the government already said they are interested in, want to see to it, what's holding you back? If you have all these programs, you're doing laudable programs, you're building infrastructures, you are building all of those things, you are creating the coastal road, you are building schools, you're building. If you don't fix security challenges in Nigeria, people will keep complaining, because the most critical element of the government should be actually protecting the citizen. Protecting lives and property should be the most important function of the government. And I think the government should take the issue of security more seriously. I think they should. The only way they are going to achieve that is actually creating state police. Matter of fact, they should even go as far as local government police. Because the current police force we have, they are not up to the task. It's evident by what we see. By what we see, we can testify, we can say that the current force cannot manage the crimes in Nigeria. Because after every incident, the apprehension, the rate of arrest is very low. You see, after every incident, the number of arrests you have is very low. Nobody's arrested, and the crime, the cycle continues. Every week now, you hear of these things going on still. So if government need to give attention to anything right now, I think it should be the issue of security, especially in all those flashpoints. Equip the states and even the local government. Nothing is stopping local government from even having their own security network. Because if you don't do, the bad guys will continue to perpetrate all these things we see. Nigerians will continue to suffer for it. And you continue to have internally displaced persons all across Nigeria. Saw a video of a young man who was talking about a village in Anambra that the whole village deserted, because I don't blame them. I don't blame them, because they have to watch out for their own safety and the safety of their loved ones. When you have crime going up, people couldn't defend themselves, and the government is not on ground to defend them, what's going to happen? So I know the government, they are trying their best within the available resources, but I feel that much more than anything else, what should be on top of the agenda and the list, whatever list they have, is to make Nigeria a safe place. Make Nigeria a safe place. Create local police, create state police, whatever police you need to create, do it. Empower the vigilante groups and the local security networks. Because it's wrenching to watch this cycle of violence week to week, and you just hear the news, 35 people, 100 people buying. It's like a daily occurrence right now. And I think the government should be more accountable to the people. They should be more forthright in their approach. You cannot wait forever to create state police. You don't have the luxury of time like you think you did. Because no matter what amount of good you think you are doing regarding other aspects, maybe you're building infrastructure, you're building all these other things, if you don't take issue of security more seriously, nobody wins. And government needs to know that Nigeria is not a place like the United States where people can self-defend themselves. Self-defense is not a thing in Nigeria. So, if self-defense is not a thing, government is the responsible party in this case, and they have to rise to the occasion and do more as regards security. They have been talking about this thing for this amount of time, more than 2 years. Please take steps. Let us see that you're actually doing something regarding state police. And the Senate and the House, too, whatever bill you said you've already crafted that you want to pass into law, pass it quickly. If it's going to come from the house and the president is going to sign, get started already. Let people see the impact. Let people see that you're taking their security more seriously than you are doing right now.
We have always campaigned, we've advocated ardently that there is need for state to create state police services, just as you have the federal police, with defined jurisdictions and operational parameters. We think that is overdue, and there couldn't be a better time for that, given all the fragilities we have in our various communities. The state police would be a truly welcome development in our constitution. The idea of having the governorship election as having the Court of Appeal as the first instance of the governorship election is equally good, because it provides a prompt discharge of the cases in the tribunal. Education is critical, and we believe that it is the measure of any state or indeed any country's true wealth. And so to suggest in these amendments that it becomes a fundamental right, basic education as fundamental right under Chapter 4, is something we are supportive of as a state, because one of the questions I get asked all the time, with the smart green schools that you're doing, how does it get sustained? As you know, the idea of the smart green school is to ensure that every child from age 3 to 15 is provided with free, quality education. And so making that a constitutional provision and making it a fundamental right ensures the sustainability of our smart green school in Enugu.
Calling for state police, some section also calling for inclusion of women more in politics, which I believe is gathering momentum. So we have so many points to discuss. Like I said, we have a total of 59 bills, and three requests for state creation. Like I also submitted earlier, Southeast is the only zone in Nigeria that has 5 states, just opposing same with other geopolitical zones that have 6 and 7. So we are saying, what is our crime as a zone? I think we should have up to at least 6 states, just like other zones. It's going to be part of the issues that will be discussed tomorrow. And I believe this time around, the federal government of Nigeria will listen to Southeast.
Welcome back. I know many of your first must have from watching and listening to what is going on here. Though I know that many persons out there are facing a lot of insecurity in the state because of the way things are in this country, especially in the south side. Because if you carefully understand how everything plays now, you get to know that the insecurity now don't dey too much, and the only thing will be say, okay, if you make go small, now be that state police will be see many people they talk for. See, if there is a state police, there is no need for anybody to call on any government or any federal police when there is any issue in any state or community. That is why, as you can see, understand, many people don't talk and say now only state police now ain't go feel like guarantee them safety, because the way they be now for this country, many people now don't they even jackpot for their own state because of the way things they go. Say if you look at how north they play, north, south, and especially in the south side, say joy they there, the way that they buy the kidnap people anyhow every time, any day. You go know say state police need the every state, and so it just be. And for those of una be say, okay, una get anything where una want talk, make una drop wetin una want talk. And if you understand wetin that guy will be say, okay, they talk about wetin they happen for Imo State, they talk. If there is a state police too, I know say those state police now will they take care of those guys will be say, okay, they claim to be police, will be see then they carry people, they carry them, do whatever thing will be see them want. Bye bye you all.